Good morning, guys and girls. So this morning I'm going to try again for some tips on lane splitting and riding in traffic. So the first thing I want to say, these are just tips. I'm no expert. I've been commuting for a few years, but basically, okay, let's say first of all, get yourself in the right space. You've got to get your mind right. It's no use you going in there tense and preoccupied with other stuff, because when you're lane splitting as a commuter, especially in the mornings, you got to be super aware of what's going on around you, but you got to be relaxed. So you can't be nervous. If you're nervous, you stiffen up and you make mistakes. Yeah, you stiffen up. No, what you got to do is you got to relax. So before I go into traffic like this, I shake my shoulders, I roll my neck a bit, and I try and feel my inner energy until I find a piece of peacefulness in me, you know. Okay, enough said about that. So you find your inner peace, you relax, and try to be aware of what's going on around you, especially what's going on far ahead and close by. Now the main danger, besides for people on their cell phone, especially people texting, because this time of the morning, for some other reason, people just wake up in the morning and they want to chat to their friends. What better time than an hour or half an hour that you sit in traffic on your way to work? You got fuck all else to do. You sit on your phone. Traffic is so slow, you feel you're in control of it. And this is not me, by the way, other people. So you'll see that many of these cars have people in them that are totally unaware of what's going on around them, because they're either texting or phoning or talking to their kids. Anyway, so yeah, what's the danger? The danger is something like this. You see that gap? There's a car. When there's a gap, there's a chance that the car may want to fill that gap, so it may change lanes. And when it changes lanes, it's going to do so quickly, because that gap's not going to be there for long. So the thing to watch out for are gaps like this. This gap, there's no gap between them. There's no gap between these two guys. So you look out for the gaps. That's where people are going to go. They're probably going to indicate, but they'll put the indicator on as they're going. So be aware of that, and be careful that you have and leave yourself enough space and time to react to it. I try, and sometimes as I'm riding like now, I feel a bit nervous. I stretch my back a bit. I don't know what, I'm probably nervous about the vlog. But you see, and then watch out for people like that. People who just swerve out a little or drift to the center. They're your main problem. Another thing to watch out for are pedestrians. Pedestrians are super dumb when it comes to motorbikes. They look at the cars, but they totally miss the motorbikes. And they'll often jaywalk right between these cars into my path. Another thing at bus stops like this, I've seen is that at bus stops and robots, basically, or traffic lights as the Americans call it, you have people getting out of cars because they want to get on the bus. You know, passengers from the cars, not the drivers. So watch out for opening doors. This happened to me the other day. I fucking narrowly missed hitting someone's door because of it. And I normally anticipate this, but this was in a strange place. It was somewhere in the middle like this. It wasn't by a bus stop or anything. And someone just decided to get out. Open that door. Don't give a shit. Okay, so watch out for gaps, because a car can only go into a gap. When there are two cars right next to each other, you're pretty safe, because even though they maybe get closer to each other, they're hardly likely to close up the gap completely. So yeah, chill, become super aware of what's going on, especially what's going on in front of you. What's going on right here in front of you and also out there in front of you, so that you can anticipate what's going to happen. And guys, this is the main problem. And if your mind isn't right, if you can't relax, I'm not saying go meditate and go all yoga and shit. Of course, if that's your thing, you can do it. But don't be thinking here about the problems with your girlfriend or your wife or both. You know, this is not the time and the place for it. You're gonna get into deep shit if your mind is preoccupied here. You've got to be aware of what's going on so that you can react. Anyway, that's those are my tips for today.